right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Episode 38 coming to you live. All right, sweet. You had a bit of a slow start this morning. I apologize for that. My computer decided that this was the opportune time, to go ahead and just restart and run some updates. So I had to wait on those to clear. But, I don't know, 7-8 minutes. That's not too bad. All right, could have been worse. Could have been like a hour delay or something. But anyway, I digress. Here we are, the beautiful, beautiful fortress. Nice snowy day going on here. So let's see, winter day 3, the year 1357. So we're 4 years by their timeline into this play. By our timeline, it's about to be May. Actually, today is May 1st, so happy May. I don't know what we're supposed to do for that one. But happy May. We're almost about halfway through the year, right? May and then June. The goal for this playthrough, though, is to try and do everything we can and keep it going for as long as we can. I'm thinking probably about the halfway mark, maybe sometime in June we get to those episodes. So right around like episode 50, I'm going to start ramping up the difficulty, like significantly. I really want to put this settlement through its paces. I really want to see what all we can accomplish and we can get done. Because it is looking great. It's coming along great. We have many fallback positions. So for those of you that don't normally watch the videos or just don't know kind of what the plan was, right, we're going to mine out these little areas, kind of trim these islands out. We're going to create a land blockade all the way around, make it to where when anyone invades, they have to come down these ramps right here, which will lead them straight into our front door. These ramps are in crossbow range of this front row of settlers that will, you know, be locked and loaded. So the second they start descending down these ramps, they are now under fire. If by some miracle they manage to get their way through all the crossbow fire up here, then they have this land of traps. They'll have to battle their way through the traps. If they're able to accomplish that, then they have to take down 2 doors. Once they take down the first door, there is spearmen on each side that will be jabbing them through a little window. I know that is risky because with the new mechanics, someone can kind of be right here and kind of can go diagonal at them like an archer or something. But by this point, you know, if you've gotten past the traps, you've gotten past the crossbowmen through the death forest, right? You kind of deserve to just do what you can. But they'll have to take down 2 doors. Once the second door falls, the enemy will have to come up these stairs right here to the second floor. Now, there are normal doors here. That's really just to seal this off from the outside. But there's 2 things we can do here. We can either rely on these flimsy doors, and we can take these archers, and we can slowly just keep moving them along the edge back here to these battlements. The only problem with that is we'll kind of corner ourselves, right? Or we just keep playing a little cat and mouse where we just keep running the perimeter while they're chasing us, and we keep popping off arrows when we can. Or we do the actual strategy, which is kind of like a final stand mode, right? So they make it through there. They're coming up the stairs. We go, oh crap. We fall back into the infirmary, back into the library. Now there's a row of windows right here. They will sit here and they will fire through these windows, fire through at these stairs. There's a reinforced door. So they'll be chilling here. Then our spearmen will stand ready at these doors, because when those doors fall, that spearman is literally there with the sole intention of taking the grunt of the attack to allow our crossbowmen to retreat. They will retreat up these stairs, into this room, through these double doors. Then they'll come around and they'll line up, preferably right here, because then as that door falls, they get past that spearman, or the spearman starts to retreat as well. The spearmen have little nooks right here where they have windows to attack depending on what side the enemy chooses, but there's double reinforced doors on this side, and as they're coming up the stairs, they're coming right up into all the archer fire that's coming out of these windows. And if by some miracle the enemy forces have gotten past the crossbow trap here, they've gotten through the death forest, gotten through these traps, broken both of these doors, broken one of these inner doors, killed a spearman, gotten upstairs, gotten past all of the crossbow fire throughout this entire process, broken both of these doors, and still get up here, at that point, I'm going to start knighting each of those enemies as they come through, because they've deserved it. But then all of our final stand will be up here. We'll just line them up, and it'll be old school British revolutionary style, right? The way they used to just all stand in a line with their guns, front row kneeling, back row standing, and just fire as they come rushing in. And last man standing wins, kind of a thing. But that's going to be a lot that they'll have to battle their way through to get at us. Now, the alternative too, right, is because, you know, crossbowmen will be here and here as they're firing in. If I see that the enemy is already starting to attack at this door, and our crossbowmen, and they get that door down, they start working on that second door, I'm immediately going to have the crossbowmen come all the way up here. That way they're all the way up here at the top, and then they can fire at anyone that then tries to keep tunneling in, right? They get that second door down, they start coming inside, the crossbowmen are already up here safe. Then they'll come up over here to these windows, and then they can fire down and fire it across, because, you know, they have access down here. So that might be the ultimate play, at least for some of the better shooters, is to have a couple of them up here. Still have a few down below to kind of bait with the spearmen. But have the majority of them up here to pick off anyone that thinks that they can use this opportunity to try and bum rush in. Then we'll still have these guys up here picking them off. And granted, we're assuming that, you know, these enemies are like peak melee, you know, they're masters of their craft. They have the finest armor, the finest weapons, right? Or the other thing is, you know, somewhere over here they set up a siege and they just start bombarding the crap out of the front right here. Who knows? But that is ultimately the plan as far as defense. Right, gotta keep a good defense. We have 3 sets of archery targets back here for training. I put in that little Skittles bowling entertainment thingamajig back here. Right, we got plenty of open graves ready for the settlers. Because the other thing I want to test out is if they die of old age, like how does that mechanic work? Do they just keep getting older, or right? So when that inevitably happens, we'll start putting them here. We got 2 little top storage rooms in the chapel. We got this upper storage now available, which looks like they're stashing pies. Yeah, some meat pies and some damson. Lots of ice being made, which is fantastic. We had enough ice last winter to last us through into this winter. I think we only had to buy like 3 or 4 blocks off of a merchant to keep it stocked, which isn't too bad. It's better than having to buy, you know, a crap ton and hope that we squeak by. Our food spoilage has been normal. Nothing too crazy. So I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, well, the big thing now, as I said, is we've got to keep mining away at all of these little inner areas. We've got to keep building out these outer dirt paths. So then eventually, when we dig out the moat a little bit thicker, this inner area will be surrounded by dirt, and all of this water will drain into the moat. We'll have nice little patches of dry. We can start going at some of this clay. Because eventually, like long term, is all of these wood houses I want then to be replaced with brick as well. Right, that's the ultimate long term. For right now, though, it holds steady. It holds true. I'm impressed with it. I like the design. Right, we keep doubling up rooms like this. We have plenty of rooms that we can still keep doubling. Looks like they're still dropping rugs as we get them. Upping the comfort as much as we can. Wood is still in great supply. We have a whole downstairs area over here that's just stocked with wood, as well as this area and all the little trim areas lined with hay. The gratuitous amount of hay out here, which somebody did point out in the comments during my last merchant sale. They're surprised I didn't sell off a lot of that hay. And yes, that would have been great. The only problem is the ratio of value to weight for hay is not worth it. We would have ended up filling up the merchant with hay before we would have hit the value of what we needed. So that's one thing always to keep in mind with merchants, is there is a little bit of a weight to gold ratio as far as what something's worth and how much space it takes up. I know a lot of you probably already know that. But hey, any new people out there listening, then that's kind of, I don't know, a little nugget of knowledge, if you will. Still running low on dirt. I know the big problem was the little patch that we took out right here. A lot of it actually was limestone, or that gravelly bit. Which, hey, I mean, it was good for us because we were able to finish all of our footpaths. We might even have a little surplus. Let's see. No, but we have a little bit of iron. Ooh. That might have been from that secret stash we went and raided. I'm going to assume that's probably what that was from. We still have this bit out here. Yeah, I have all that upper bit. We can start knocking down. Gotta get the dirt from somewhere, right? Alright, so a couple quick shout-outs. The Amos, welcome, welcome. As well as Kevin Jett, welcome as well. You're at work, but you'll pop in throughout the morning. Good morning to you, sir. Good morning. Thanks for stopping by and joining us. I eventually want to build another barn thing like we had before, but I'm thinking because this will be the only stairwell, probably clearing and building it up here will be a lot better. Alright, let's go into... I just realized we're in 1 speed. Let's crank this bad boy up. Let's get going. So another thing that was pointed out to me, which I have been doing this, but I don't know if I've been very vocal about it, is after raids, you know, we had the slew of bodies out over here. The new thing that you have to make sure you do is you send somebody to strip the bodies to get the loot. Like, please, 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 those of you that don't really know that, or those of you out there that are new, like, that is a huge advantage. You want to get the loot off those bodies. It's not the old way where when you would kill the enemy and they would explode with loot. I always thought that was hysterical because then you would just have all this loot everywhere. And you could always kind of find where the dead bodies were because you just look for the loot explosion. Now you have to go and individually. And so I'll do that. I'll micromanage somebody. I think I did it off camera, maybe the last raid. But you go in and you have to individually click everybody and say, yeah, strip, 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 strip. You can mark them to be stripped and then they'll kind of naturally do it. Oh, a goat died. Which we got a couple more sheep. Somebody said that they can become haulers. So, let's train them and see what happens. But yeah, like I was saying, please, those of you out there, it is crucial after a raid, make sure you strip those bodies and get that gear. Especially on a map like this where there is no iron. So, a lot of the iron that we've gotten for those reinforced doors has been from stripping those dead bodies. And lo and behold, we got ourselves a new settler. Alright, his bones. Yeah, no, dude was sickly and sad. Alright, what has he got? He is an artist. Ooh, look at him. Fancy. Like, okay. Got a little bit of intellect. Marksmanship is low, and he doesn't like doing that. Let's see what else. Speechcraft is a little high, and he favors that. Okay, just range combat, but unfortunately we're going to need him as a marksman. Because his melee is not all that great either. I mean, aside from being an artist, I'm getting some general labor vibes. Right? I don't know about you guys, but having somebody that can go around and make sure everything's all clean and tidy. Oh wow, we got the new person and then another new person. No wonder. I haven't set any of them. Wow, I suck. 10-year medicine is garbage. Your medicine is garbage. Alright. Convalesce. Jailer. Because your speechcraft is pretty low, right? Speechcraft is low. Yep. Oh, wrong person. I am here. Alright, this speechcraft is pretty good. Okay, they can be a backup, I guess. I'll drop it down. Alright, they're unwilling to hunt. That's fine. She's unwilling to do those things. Alright, hunting. We'll drop it to a 4. Instruction. Fishing. Growing. Harvesting. Animal. So that's a miner. We need her mining. Cutting. Cooking. Stay out of the kitchen. We'll bump her up to a craft. That way when she's not mining, she can be crafting. Tailoring. Yeah, she'll be a backup tailor. Artist. No. I know I had everybody on Urgent Haul. So, if you come up here... See? You can drop it for everybody. Does the whole row. So a little fun fact, those of you that didn't know. I always forget about it, and I know. But, I mean, part of it was I had everybody set to different settings. Yeah, she just doesn't like doing it. She just doesn't like doing it. That's fair. Yeah, I always try to make sure that the red stars are just blank. Like, they don't need to worry about it. They don't do it. Don't try and make them do it, you know. Okay, so we got a miner off of her. This guy. Yeah, Mr. Artiste. So construction is nil. Animal handling is nil. I mean, botany's not bad. Animal handling is garbage. I mean, mining... I mean, we're going to need that right now. So we'll drop this. Crafting, I'll leave it a 3. Yeah. Smithing, carpentry, no. Alright. Alchemy and research, I'll drop to 2. He'll do artist stuff when he's not mining. And then same with steward, train. Okay. So we need to get him a bed. So let's see, we got 2 here, we got 2 here. Alright, I'm not going to mess with Kevin and Kenzie just yet. So let's relocate that. Here, we'll grab this one and relocate it here. And we'll drop another one in there. Oh, all the windows are closed, right? Yeah, okay. Once those get moved over, we'll drop in some new beds. Then we'll have new ones. We'll have backups. Alright, we got medicine stocked up in here. Yeah, lots of herb. Good. Good, good, good. So this is now zoned as infirmaries. This, in order to be zoned as a library, there is one new thing I am missing, which is that lecture thing, which is this over here. So, I'm not too worried, because it's just kind of general storage right now. But the big important thing is that this down here is zoned as a great hall. That is awesome. That is what I'm most excited about. There we go, room created chamber. And then we'll copy that over. And same thing. Oh. But yes, now that we have a great hall, we can start having events. Which I think after going forward, after each successful raid, that next day we'll throw a feast for the victory. I think that'll just be fun. Fun little thing to do, you know? Alright, we have one of them built. Here, Kevin. Build this one. Where's Lovely? What is she doing? Alright, she's out there finishing off some dirt, it looks like. Alright, so the new guy... I don't even know. You know what? Here, let's rename him. Since Mr. Amos, you're happy enough to join us here in the stream today, you're going to get yourself a character. There you go. As well as the new character named Chris, after our newest subscriber. Well, our newest membership holder, I should say. One of the many perks, mind you, of being part of the crew. Okay, so let's see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, I hate this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so let's do 1 and 1. So, any modifiers? Okay. Any modifiers on them? Alright, they sleep a lot better, so let's put them on the night schedule. And then we'll put him on the day schedule. Alright, there we go. Got everybody scheduled out. Now let's go to the overview. Nope, wrong. Manage, that's what I want. Alright. And Amos... we're just gonna have to go marksman with you, unfortunately. Sorry. Whoa, ranged. Alright, all apparel. No, not cannibal. Ooh, not okay, not okay. I have everybody self-tend, even if they're not good at it. Because I think it's just kind of... I don't know, what. Maybe it's just a me thing, but like instinctually I get a cut, I'm gonna be like, oh crap, you know, try and rinse it and wrap it, or... No, sir. No, where are you? No, come in here with that garbage. Gotta be a crossbow. Yep, right here. Come and grab that fine crossbow. Going and grabbing a war bow. What the hell's wrong with you? That means I should probably come down here to the workbench. And we should stop. So here, edit. We're going to add bows. Since now we've unlocked crossbows. They're just so much better. So much better. And I'm going to say basically everything but flawless now. And then production. Okay, we're not producing bows anymore. We're just not going to hold on to them anymore either. Oh, see, there's the little pileup of stone. Decorative tile stone. That's so cool. Maybe we'll start doing that. If I get enough limestone. See, 60 limestone makes 20 stone. Makes 20 tiles. So if I come here... I just kind of want to see roundabout. So decorative marble. Oh, oodie la la. Well, it's because we unlocked that. So let's see, what is this? 21 by 15. 21 by 15. Do some quick math here. I know, I'm going to be lame and pull out a calculator. 21 by 15. That's 315. Which then... Oh, nope. So 315 tiles are needed. I get 20 out of this. So if I divide 3... So if I divide that by 20, that tells me how many sets I'll need. And then that times 60 will tell me how much limestone. So I need almost 950 limestone to be able to make enough decorative tile to cover this whole room. Alright, so a little quick math there for you guys. You know, starting things off early with the mathematicas. Alright, so about 950 limestone in order to... Oh, a druid is here. Get enough decorative tile for the Great Hall. I think that's a pretty noteworthy goal. We'll just slowly start building up our limestone. We're getting little bits of it throughout the map as we're clearing, so... We're definitely clearing a lot more, I feel like. Yeah, this has gone really, really quickly. Little piles of dirt. It's that, oh, what do they call it? It's called something, marshy soil. That's what it is. So, where this cursor is, if you look down here in the bottom left, so it says soil... And you kind of move, it says marshy soil 100%. The marshy soil only gives us 1 dirt. Regular soil gives us 3 dirt. Let's see, look like this. So there. Marshy soil, 1 dirt. But then just dirt is 3. So that's why you have these little random ones that are just like 1. 1 or 2. And we're going to go ahead and clear this as well. There. Kind of trim that up. And then we're going to have to inevitably start making our way around here. So actually, honestly, that can stay. Yeah, let's leave that. Leave that little bit. Use that as kind of a mark. I'm going to do just a basic, like a single kind of wall style of dirt. So then that way we can start mining out here to drain that. The people will move a little bit quicker as well. They won't be sludged in water anymore. So, and then we can slowly start building out with the dirt that we collect from in here. At least that's kind of where my head's at. Alright, another quick shout out. Joe, hey, welcome aboard. He says, good morning. Are you planning to add defenses to the side and back of the exterior walls? Yes, I am. The current build project, though, that all my constructors are working on is filling in all these little dirt wall bits so we can drain this inner area by extending the moat. So, like, all of these, I'm prioritizing this. But yes, eventually we will start adding defenses along the edges, kind of like how we did here. We'll wrap it all the way around, and we'll do an overhang on this bit right here. Actually, I'm pretty sure all of it's going to overhang. Yeah, all of it's going to overhang. But yeah, we'll wrap it all the way around. So yes, 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 sir, of course, of course, of course. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, add a little shape here. Give us a little shape. Here, then we'll just go that all the way across. Just like that. That works. Kind of incorporating these little natural lakes right here. That way we still get a little bit of fish buildup. There, they can start building this new outer wall. So we're going to trim it out like this for now. That way then as we start digging the moat wider, this water will drain in and no new water will come in. And then with that new dirt, we'll start slowly building all this out so it's thicker. I feel like it needs to come like maybe up one, just for like a smidge, and go back down. Maybe go down one more. Give it a little shape. Right, like how this little guy right here, just kind of like, hey-oh. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. We'll connect those ramps. Drag that across like that. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1. Autosave. Always at the weirdest moments. Yep, because now I gotta go back through. Come on. Damn it. There we go. Do a little double curve thing here. I think that could be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Alright, little extra curvy bit right there. I'm trying to make it look a little bit natural. Like, I don't want to be a complete monster and ruin the aesthetic of the terrain. Alright, this side is an absolute mess, though. Oh, dang it. 4. There, on a cool little inlet area. Alright, there, so that'll wall that off completely. All the way around. Eventually we'll have to take out... You know what? We can go ahead and do it now. I was going to say, we have to take out these ramps and fill this in a little bit better. But let's go ahead and do that now. Oh, shit. Oh, excuse me. There we go. There we go. So we'll take those ramps out. We'll start filling this in a little bit better as well. Yep, but we'll get all that dirt from up there. We'll do that next layer down as well. We'll start filling it out so it's a nice thick ring all the way around. Connects, you know, it'll come out and around and connect into this. We'll take this top layer and that top layer as much as we can. Connect all this up. Bring it out and around, you know, maybe squeeze around here and kind of have it go along like a little cliff face along the lake. And then we can always clear out more out here or trim this back. But then we'll get plenty of dirt too as we widen the moat. But with this being completely sealed, then as we widen the moat, all the inner water will drain in. And that's the idea. The idea is, and then we'll still have these little natural lake bits. But I think I want to have the moat come out 3 more, so it's flush with this. So now it's just a matter of digging up all of that dirt, bringing it all right here to the stockpile, which will make sure all of our domestics... Yeah, we took a huge hit. We lost a bunch of goats. So we took a little bit of a hit in our hauling animals. So something to be mindful of. Alright, here, we'll just go ahead and add the fancy bookcase. See if we can... You know what? We'll put one in Kenzie's room, since she's the researcher. Here, Kenzie can have an ornate bookcase. Oh, we need 5 iron ingots. Alright, so that's not happening. Ooh, quality beds. We can start upgrading to quality beds. That'll have to be like a 1 at a time. I think that should be the reward for finishing the dirt wall. Is you made it through winter, you got through the dirt wall, you upped our defenses. So here, everybody gets nice beds. Yeah, I think that's a good motive. We have 2 water things right here, so in case of fire. And now we have ferocious animals. Jump to location. Holy crap. We are being invaded by rats. Holy crapola. Alright. Guess what, everybody? All hands on deck. We're doing a rat extermination. This is just so hysterical, I can't pass it up. That is a lot of freaking rats. So yeah, rat. Alright, all 16 settlers. Get your dang booties out here. Here they come. Yeah, all of you get out here. The rats are coming. Oh, the fox are kind of clearing them out for us a little bit, it looks like. Yeah, here, let's start cleaning up this horrible monstrosity. Alright, we got an achievement for hunting 5 rats. That is hysterical. Everybody's getting... Alright, hunted 20 rats. Oh my gosh. Still says there's hostile animals. Alright, there, we got the last one. Yeah, I don't want rat bodies. We're not bringing those back to base. I'm sorry. Nope. A bunch of people got injured. They got rat bites. This is so... Like, oh, you can't make this crap up. You can't. This is ridiculous. Well, they're trying to... What are they doing? What is she doing? She's just idle? Let's just have them come back to base. Yeah, same thing with Kenzie. Just come back to base. You know what? No. Come back into here. There's the other one, drummer. Yeah. Anyone else that's like being weird? Nope, everybody else is doing something. Huh. That is odd. I don't know what's going on there. Kevin says, pick them up, rat rugs. No, I can't do that. I can't do rat rugs. Although that would be hysterical. Alright, they're back. You know what? Yeah. Let's do some rat rugs. Oh, that's... wow. You got a new research. What are we researching today? A planetarium. Cool. I would love to add that, but we don't have any gold. Oh, excuse me a minute. I'm getting a thirst quencher. Gatorade. Alright, yeah, they're already picking up all the rat bodies. That is... we're just going to have rat bodies all over the place. They're going to have to process those pretty quick. It looks like our research is getting to a point where we're starting to fill up. Only have like a little bit of book room left. There and over here. Oh, Amos is unconscious. No, Amos. Oh no, he's back at it. He's like, ah. Rub some dirt on it. Get back in there. You get back in there, Amos. How much is your skill grown? Let's see. Yeah, his sleep is just horrible. I'm looking for mining. Alright. Oh, Kevin. No. Come on, buddy. Friendly visit from a merchant caravan. Sell them all the rat bodies. Everybody's knocking out because I woke them up in the middle of their sleep to go slaughter the rat invasion. Alright, looks like they're building out little random bits of dirt. Our massive dirt wall. Alright, where is Aussie? No. No. There we go. Come barter. Alright, let's see what you've got. Alright, we're taking that 50 gold. We're taking those apple saplings. We're taking those beet seeds. Well, we're taking all those beet seeds. What am I talking about? Cabbage seed. Oh, which I need to... I keep forgetting to switch the garden patch off of seeding. That's why we have so much dang cabbage seed. Okay, I gotta remember to do that. Take all the carrot seed. Chickens. I'm not messing around with chickens. Sorry. Not doing it. Take some saplings. Ooh, decorative tile clay. Dung bricks. Alright, so here, hay. So I sell 100. That eats up... yeah, they're half a kilogram each. So it goes from 739. Yeah, so it's 50 pounds. For 50 kilograms, I'm sorry. Added on for only 10. I mean, in this instance, because the value is so low, we can just buy everything with hay. That's actually kind of hysterical. Oh, just wait till it says rat. Lavish seafood treat. Oh, we have 3 of them. Ooh. Ooh, la-di-da. I'll take your quince saplings. A flimsy bearskin rug. No. We got that fine and superior rug action. Get your flimsy rugs out of here. Some walnut. I know we don't need those saplings, but I like having them. So here, let's go back up to hay. Let's do a 650. So for 650 hay, we're getting gold and a crap ton of saplings and seeds. Alright, there you go, guys. We got rid of some hay. And Amos is unconscious. Bro, just go to bed. Just go to bed, dude. Yeah, get all those goodies out of the water. That's the other thing that irritates me and why I'm draining it. Ooh, mallard carcass. Yeah, come get that. We clean up all the rats? I want to say we did. The fox probably ate a lot of them too. I know before our people even got out there, the fox were just going at them. Oh, yeah, there's one more right here. Which, that's fine. We'll leave it. Come on, we gotta pick up the poo. Why is there poo in here? Pick up the poo. Right, who's our Chef Boyardee? Okay. She is already in there just hacking away at bodies. What is that right there? That's rat leather. Ugh. It's gonna be so weird and gross. Alright, another shout out from James. Hey, Mr. Bear, been watching for 6 months. Love the channel. Jim from Us. Jimmy boy. I'm assuming by us you mean Australia. I'm just gonna assume that. And that being said, I have been to Australia one time. I went to Darwin. It was when I was a younger lad. I just stopped off there for a little bit. So I pretty much got to see the port, the airport. Went to some like seafood place that was right there by the port. That was pretty much it. I mean, I didn't get like to go see the sights or anything, but still, I was there. I was there. Had a beer. Had a real Australian beer. Like, oh, good stuff, man. Yeah, if you are an American who likes a good beer, you need to not drink in the States. You need to go drink somewhere else. Because then you'll realize what you're really missing out on. And fun fact, a lot of countries, too, that I've been, a lot of their beer is actually served the traditional way, warm out of like a little barrel. The whole, like, making it cold, like that's a Western thing. Oh, you're from Victoria. Okay, cool. I have... well, I wouldn't say a friend. He's a coach for my son's rugby team, who's from Brisbane. And he actually played rugby professionally out there, I guess, I want to say like 08, 09, like that time period. So it was a while ago. He's an older gentleman. Nicest guy in the world, though. Yeah, you learn real quick in the rugby community how, like, connected everybody is. It's incredible. It's awesome. Which, actually, right after we're done with this live stream, I have to go pack, because me and my son are going to the high school boys Midwest Championship for rugby in Indiana. So we'll be out there. My daughter's was last weekend. They got second place. Oh, that was so awesome. Yep, and she scored a try, too. Those of you that know anything about rugby, scoring a try, that's like, it's 5 points. It's like their touchdown equivalent. It's awesome. And her position is a wing. So she's one of the people on the outside that, like, is the last person to get the ball. But the expectation is that she needs to run that thing. And she did. She stiff-armed a bunch of girls and just plowed right on through and scored. It was awesome. Ran over 100 yards. It was insane. It was just totally insane. Even just talking about it, I'm like blown away. Yeah, any of you out there, your kid is looking for a good sport, try rugby. It has definitely been a huge 180 for my family. No idea what the sport was, and then my son wanted to do it, then my daughter does it, and then 2 of my other daughters are playing, and I have the one daughter, though, who does basketball. She's the odd man out on the rugby stuff, but she rocks at that, too. Like, geez, these kids keep me busy, man. And yes, those of you keeping score at home, I have 5 children. Hey, look at that. We gave birth to Frodo. Boop. You're now a hauler. Welcome, Frodo. Go haul that 1 ring. I feel like if, in real life, if I had a goat named Frodo, I would put a gold ring around his neck. Alright, yep, just hacking away at the, Alright, we're up to... Oh, we have 5 rugs chilling somewhere. Okay. These fools, they have deceived me. Amos has turned 34. Drummer has turned 42. Where are these rugs? Ah, there's one right there. A superior wolf pelt. Alright, who needs a rug? Alright, you got a rug, you got a rug, you got a rug. Okay, up here. I want to say this is Lovely's room. There you go, have a superior wolf. And let's go down a little bit more. Alright, so we grabbed that one. Oh, here we go. Ooh, a fine boar. 2 fine boars. And a cow. And a goat. Alright, the 2 fine boars, I'm going to put those, since they match, in the Great Hall. How do I want to do this? Do I want them like that? Or do I want them under... No, they don't really line up under any of that. Go under that one. I go like that, and I go like that. Right, stick out one here. Let's see if I go E. I can go 3, and I can do the 2 here. Yeah, this definitely doesn't make it easy. Unless I go in the middle like this. Or I could do it right on this. Right up against the wall here. Nice little boar rug to keep your footsies nice and warm. Or a boar rug right as you walk in. Clean your feet on like that. That just seems disrespectful to the boar. Here, let's just put it there. We'll grab the other one. We'll put it right there. There. So at least, yeah, that's like the king's table or something. I don't know. Then we have the goat skin rug. We'll throw that one back here. And then the cow rug. That is hysterical. Oh, excuse me. Got a rug up there. Let's throw it in this one back here. There. Still waiting on those rat rugs. The irony, we can use rat rugs to warm up the floor in the infirmary. You see the... you guys get it. You get the joke, right? Because rats carry the plague, infirmary heals the plague, rat rug in the infirmary. Nah, you guys get it. You guys get it. Alright, Joe says he's about 22 minutes behind. Love the content. Are you planning on ever going back to Barechester? Ooh, Barechester. I've thought about going back to Barechester a lot. The problem is deciding what to do next, because that build was similar to this one, where everything was planned based on the updates and the technologies that we had at that time. I feel like this has kind of turned into like a Barechester 2.0 in a way. There's just so much good new stuff. I mean, I could go back and try and tweak and add a lot of it in. The whole thing with Barechester was adding individual rooms and buildings for each of the like skills and tasks. And we had the museum, and like we did a lot with it, and it was really fun. I might revisit it. I might. I mean, it's still up in the air. That's definitely not a no. I'm always going to go back to it. I'm just wondering, like, how do I proceed with what new stuff has been added? A lot of stuff has been, like, changed as how it's zoned, right? Like, take the library, for instance. Before, it was just you had some bookshelves and a research thing, and boom, it was a library. Now you got to add the lectern, and, okay, well, the lectern is a certain size, so now that has to be incorporated in the design. I'm just kind of... My head starts, you know, my gears in my head start spinning, and then I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? And I'd rather kind of wait until we have a good solid plan before we just go in and... But hey, that might be the other side of it. It might just be fun to go in there, you know, half-cocked and figure it out on the fly and see what happens. We had a lot of fun with that one, too. Lots of bear hunts, ironically, Barechester. All right, another shout out from Rubber Ducky. Good afternoon from the UK. You're behind 25 minutes as well. Oh, yep, and then Kevin giving his 2 cents. Barechester was kind of where it all started. I missed it sometimes. Yeah, I do too. That was kind of like the beginning. I had plenty of other content before that. You guys can always go back and rewatch, but Barechester was like my first real big push for like some endgame level stuff. This one, though, we're going to go all full out. And I eventually want to have, like, a final battle, if you will, where we raid a neighboring settlement and just kind of see where the wind takes us. Got another goat? But if the roadmap tells me anything for this game, we still got a lot of good stuff coming. Personally, the one I am most excited about is the caves and caverns. The idea that they're going to start adding, like, natural cave formations. That's going to be really, really cool. I kind of wish, and this is a huge thing, which if any of you out there are like modders of any kind, and you can come up with like a custom map for me, I would love to do like a seaside cliff where you have like maybe a chunk, like a half, not a full half, but like say the settlement right here is like the map, right? Then from like maybe here to the left of this like pathway is just all water, right? Because that's the quote-unquote ocean. And then you have like a lower like sand area, which adds sand into the game. Just saying, add sand. You can add glass blowing and all that, because that did exist. It was primitive, but it existed. But then you have like a little sandy beach, and then you have like those monstrous white cliffs that go up like 3 or 4, you know, elevation marks. And then that's just like this big flat spot up here. And then you have it where when the enemies attack, they attack from like the beach side, right? So it's like kind of like storming the keep. Very like Viking longship, attack the beaches. I think that would be really cool. All right, making some more progress on the dirt wall. It is not going to stay a thin wall, so don't fret. It will get thicker and look more homogeneous land-esque as we go. It's just the idea right now was to kind of mark out so we can start digging on the interior to drain the water. Okay, so they took those ramps down. Nice. So we'll start filling that in later once the wall's done. But yeah, I'm leaving a lot of these natural curves as we mine out clay. We're mining this out. We're going to drop that next level as well. Honestly, I might dig into here just because that could be fun. Just go like this. There. Be like a fun little shadow pool. I like little funky terrain bits. They're making great progress. Man, who is exhausted? Aussie. Like, it keeps dinging that she's exhausted, but they're in bed. Like, what? I don't know. They might have just perfectly slid right into bed right at the moment I looked. Right? Like when you go to check on your kids. You're like, hey, nobody better be here, better be awake. And they do that little lay completely still into the covers with the little fake snore. You're like, I know you're awake, but I'm just not going to say anything. Alright, who are you? Hey, that's Amos. Oh, he's happy too. Look at that. He's all green. He is finding a lot of pride in his new mining training. I have him doing nothing but mining. And his skill has gone way up since he started. Ooh, it's winter day 11. I figured it was pretty late. I noticed that a lot of the snow is starting to melt away. But this is good. Oh, yeah. They yelling at us because, oh, you're out of dirt, man. Yeah, you guys need to dig it out faster. We just need one, like, really, really good miner. More sheep? I don't want any more freaking sheep. Alright, those of you just joining us, welcome, welcome. Episode 38. Doing a little live stream. We're about an hour in now. I'm going to push for probably about 3 hours of content today. So this should be fun. Good stuff. So far, aside from all of the goats that died and are now being reborn, we did have a hostile animal invasion. Off to the side over here with about, I don't know, 25 plus rats that just kind of flooded in. So we had all hands on deck moment. We went out there and we slaughtered them. And then we collected all the bodies because Kevin had the great idea of, hey, let's make some rat rugs. And then I had the great idea of, let's put the rat rugs in the infirmary. Yeah, a little joke there. A little joke there. But right now, we're pretty much just kind of chilling, mining excess dirt so we can build this dirt wall, which, yes, will thicken into more of a landmass as we go. And I'll make sure on the backside there's plenty of access ramps That way the enemy, wherever they spawn in at the edge, they can get up onto this land wall with ease. However, the only way into the interior will be these ramps right here, which are in perfect crossbow range for those villagers that camp out right here. So it is going to be excellent. And the dirt wall is also going to allow us to expand the moat and drain this water. So that's the goal. That is the goal. Still have like a little weird thing right here where we had to dig out. And there's a support arch in there. Like, oh well. And that's our jailhouse. Put a little sign on it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put a little sign on it. Start getting a little cheeky, you know? Sorry, furniture. Do we have signs? We should have signs. I mean, they're signs. Like, everyone should have a sign. Maybe is it here? I know, you guys probably already know where it is. I'll find it. Oh, I think I just passed it. Yeah, sign. Okay. Hanging sign. Right there. All right, Kevin, what are you doing? Wake up. Come and build me a sign. All right, it's going to say jail. And we're going to put a red skull. And it's going to be... Ooh, yeah, that style. I like it. Yeah, that's the jailhouse. Very pirate. That's where you go. You go to the old jailhouse. Yeah, see, you guys bringing up Barchester has my brain turning again now. I can't... It's like an itch I can't scratch. Which, I mean, even Joe mentioned in the comments that it's crazy how emotionally invested he got into it. I know, we all did. It was fun. That's the good stuff, though, you know? Yeah, like I said, I'm definitely going to revisit it. It's going to happen. It's just, what do I do? How do I go about it? Just trying to figure out that. Or I might just, after this series, might just go back to it and say, hey, let's go back through, revamp it, add in all the new stuff, and see what happens. But I definitely want to get this bad boy from start to finish. We're getting awfully close on this one. It's nice to see all that disappeared rather quickly. Oh, and they're starting to edge their way into there. That's good. Oh, a friendly visit. Another caravan. Back-to-back caravans. I'm feeling like we're a little overdue for a raid. Just throwing it out there. Alright, Dany. Clay is not the priority, my guy. The priority is dirt. We need all the dirt. Oh, there goes the caravan. Hey. What the junk? Like, not following the micromanagement? Like, you have to double select it. It's almost like you have to wait for the job to clear. I think that's the problem. Alright, he's got a handle on things. And it said we got 2 new goats, some twinsies, Bug and Dixie. We've got some research available. So what's up next? Ooh, the oil press. Which, that's the other reason that I want to get the water drained, is I want to put down some fire traps. I haven't messed with fire. But whoever our whoever our best archer is, I will give them a normal bow so then they can light it and then set off a fire trap. Oh, that would be so glorious. We also have the brew station. Ooh, prison warden's desk. Yeah, let's go with that. We need to put the warden's desk in. So, is it in here? That's the apothecary bench. There it is, prison warden's desk. Oh, this is a big one. Okay, so we might need to relocate this a little bit. I'd love for it to go like that. And then throw in the prison warden's desk right there. There. That's the prison warden's room. Aussie. That's where Aussie lives. Old Croat has turned 35. And Estrelda has turned 32. Oh, bringing back more Barechester. Kevin said, yeah, my daughter's teacher at her school was invested in Barechester too. She would tell me how my daughter would tell her stories about her villager, about what her villager did that day. Yeah, maybe instead what we'll do is we'll do a much larger map on just like a nice little like valley or something. And we'll do a Barechester 2.0. We'll start over, build it up real nice. Have a plethora of supplies, but then we can start incorporating a lot of the newer stuff. I'll go back on some of the older footage, look at like the building layouts and stuff that I used, and try and keep it the same. But just, you know, in the newer format, newer map, I think that might be something worth thinking about at least. I know, I might throw out a poll to you guys. Have you guys decide, do I start from scratch on a new map? All the same people, all the same technologies, and rebuild it up? You know, King Odie and the like. Rewrite the story. Or we can just pick up where we left off on the other one and try and incorporate the new stuff. I don't know, lots of really good ideas. That's what makes it so hard. Alright, the merchant's left. Yeah, I don't really feel like doing any business right now. Yeah, those of you wondering, I'm not in the mood for business. We have an excess of sheep. So you know what I'm going to do? I am not going to train these sheep anymore. We're just going to cull. Straight culling. Get rid of the sheep. That's what I selected, right? Yeah. Sheep, sheep. Sheep, 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 sheep. Sheep, sheep. What are these out here? That is a wild sheep? Yeah. Huh. Oh, he just went in there and just started butchering them. They were probably like, what is happening? Like, oh no, our best friend came in here and just started murdering everybody. What in the world? Bunch of goats. Alright, yeah, a little cheeky little indent. So as you can see, we're eventually going to dig out this up here for more clay and dig down in here. We'll dig out the salt as well. That is the end goal. There, we'll go ahead and mark that, start getting that dug out as well. I love the new trees. Like the new looks with the snow and even the new added trees with the whites and the new bushes. Like, it's the little things, man. It's the little things. We have a nice bustling metropolis. Which this is just like a giant fort, really. That was kind of my idea, the design that I did here. This is very much more of like a wilderness fort that you would find. Not so much a castle with like a village. I would love to be able to do that. And that's kind of what, again, going back to Barchester, that was the whole design behind Barchester. Was that you had the main castle and everything, and it was secure and secluded. But then once you got out of the castle area, the village really opened up into something more. This design right here is definitely like I mean, you could probably go smaller, but small of a footprint as I can manage. I mean, you could reduce it to just one row of growth around here. Reduce, right, eliminate two, so it's just one row. Eliminate the fences, so that brings it in another. So it kind of tightens it in a little bit more. Just because you don't need this many people. Same thing, you can get rid of the cemetery, and this would all be brought in. These houses would rotate, and this would come in. So you definitely could make it a lot more compact. But it is a good, nice overall design to incorporate everything. Let's say there was an empty room, wasn't there? Still haven't even built the art studio. Yeah, there's all the wood. There's the jailhouse. Oh, that's right. We turned it into a leather storage. And that's a stone workshop. We have additional storage underneath the pillars here as well. Check out his mood. Elegant apparel. But he's got a negative for high expectations. There's just no pleasing that man. Alright, so slept in a shared quarter. Ate in the Great Hall, and it's a luxurious Great Hall, excuse me. Ate an exquisite meal. Ate at a table. But still very high expectations. Like, what? I swear, there's just no pleasing some of these people. Alright, Kevin, are you awake? Yes, you are. Build these dang beds, dude. Like, come on. I'm gonna start micromanaging Kevin now. We got all these little knick-knacky tasks that need to be completed. So, come on. Chop, chop. Getting resources for construction. Every time he walks through the Great Hall, they're always like, ooh, this is such a nice space. It makes them happy. There, build this other bed. And then I want to build the two big water collectors, because we got those little bursts of rain. We need to start getting these water collectors out. So we'll build these ones next. Alright, getting resources for construction. Oh man, this Gatorade is just so refreshing. Alright. Come build this water barrel. Yeah, I'm thinking if we can get all these little mini builds, right? Little items, like the warden desk will be next. Do the water buckets. We get the rest of these done, then maybe they'll focus on the dirt wall. At least that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping more gets done out there. But once this is all done, then all of them will have nothing to do except for to farm. And that is going to be hysterical. Just turn everybody into farmers and hunters. So they're all going to be like dead-eye aim with their crossbows. Alright, Kevin to come in and build that water barrel. Alright, come and build this one, my dude. Alright, we got one over here. Oh, we got a beggar. Yeah, not really worrying about you right now. Honestly, I want to be raided. I want to tactically overwhelm an enemy. I just love it. I love having all of our people lined up here on the wall, and enemies just trying to make their attempt, figure out where they want to hit us from, and then that rain of arrows. Sweet, sweet music. Alright, barrel, 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 barrel. Check this side. Oh, none of them have been done on this side. Alright. Get to barrel building, Kevin. Come on. Oh, he's got that one. He's pretty quick about it. I appreciate that. Oh no, Dandy the goat has died. Not Dandy. I get this one. Yeah, you got a whole bunch of stuff right there. What's the other resource? Oh, beeswax. Yeah, it makes sense, actually. Good thing we got plenty of that. Alright, what does he need for this one? Just a bunch of wood. I don't know why he didn't take it out of here. But hey, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. Alright, Kevin's getting pretty tired. So after he builds this desk, we'll let him be. And then I believe Lovely will be the next one we'll grab. Actually, wait, no. One more thing, Kevin. I am so sorry. This. Oh, then there's a game table in here. I know there's the 3 water buckets across the back, but I'm not worried about that. Alright, so sorry, Kevin. Because I know Lovely's probably out there building the dirt wall. I'm going to let her keep doing that. He's going to be so freaking tired. He's going to be so tired. But that'll be the last thing, I swear. I swear. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Big boys need gold. Which, do we have a way of making gold from... I think we do. Making gold bars from coin. We can melt down coinage. Yeah, we can use coin. Okay, so... we have a lot of coin, so let's do some math here. Do some coin. You need 320 coin. Oh, sorry, 300 gold coin to produce What? A gold ingot? I'm not ready for that yet. Yeah, nah. I'm not ready for that. Are you kidding me right now? No. We have... I'd be able to make 2 ingots. Yeah, no, we're not... we're not that flush with cash. Calm down. Hey, we got cheese. Give me that cheese, please. Amos, man. Dude is a mining extraordinaire. Yeah, I don't know where you think you're going. I just want all these cleared. I know she's gonna hate me for it. But sometimes, unfortunately, you gotta micromanage. And this is, it's because it's marshy, so it's draining a little bit of water. Get these old dark ones. No! Where are you going? Stop it! Like, just finish it. You're right here. Come on, one more. We're so close. Kevin's unconscious. My bad, Kevin. I'm so sorry. Hey, there we go. All right. Beautiful. Hey, and we're being raided. Yes. Halfway into the stream. Look at that. We're being raided. 29 enemies, and they all hate their clothes. Hey, and they're coming in from where the rats came in. Something could be said about that. Alright, so... Aluja and Amos were the new additions. So let's add Aluja here. And Amos over here. Aluja Bundy. Yeah. So here, clear all. Actually, I might just clear all. So let's go like this. We have... So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I stopped at Aussie. So over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, nope, we lost. Who was our other melee? Kenzie? Is she our other melee? Yes. She should not be rocking a crossbow. Okay. So, call to arms. Call to arms. And Girly is by herself. Get her into position over here. Alright, there we go. All hands on deck. There they all go. It is time. What do they bring in? 9 ruthless, 4 fierce, 4 basic, 3 adept archer, 4 archers, and 5 thugs. Wow. They're really trying to hit us pretty good. Alright, what are they going to do? They are confused as crap, that's for sure. Alright, got some splinting away this way, some splintering away that way. Those ladders and stuff that were over here, I removed them. We'll remove those entry points from over here. We still have that one. Ooh, come on. Who is that? Come on, Lucy. Run, Lucy, run. Run, Lucy. Come on, you can do it. Oh, you're gonna have cover now. Oh, you're gonna have cover fire. That's for dang sure. Alright, Aussie, let's bring you up. Drummer, we're gonna bring you up. Kenzie, we're gonna bring you up. Chris will bring you up. Aluja. Estrelda. Sabine, let's go over there. And, okay, Jeffrey, we'll put you there. Old Crow, let's bring you in here. Dany there. Oh, the enemy stopped. Oh, are they gonna 3-man it again? That was hysterical, the last battle. Oh, the music cut for some reason. Oh, somebody got a little too close. I loved that they all grouped right here, and then they would just run straight in 3 at a time. Like, that was so ridiculous. Alright, first one down. Oh, 2 down. Whew, dead eyes. Right, they're gathering up right here, and they're gonna send them in like three at a time. Yep, there they go. Oh, 4 at a time. Alright, fire at will. Cut the trees out. Oh, they're taking some hits. Oh. But the second their back was exposed. Yep. Ooh, and the trap. That was brutal. Alright, who's next? We got Walter, and Alan. Oh, this is going to be adorable. Ooh, Walter was holding on there for a minute. Oh, his shield broke. Alright, who's next? Alright, we got Osmond, Hendrik, and Aldebert. Alright, here they come. Oh. Aldebert. Oh. He's gotten the farthest up so far. Alright, who's next? I can't read all that. That's a jumble. Edward, Edgar, and Thefania. Ooh, shield. Oh, first shield broke. Keep going. Keep pushing. Oh, second shield broke. Oh, there goes that third shield. Alright, hey, Edgar. The furthest in. I'm gonna try something. Okay, let's see if I can bait him. Let's have her come up here. No, they're still not. Okay. They're still gonna do their dumb tactic. That's fine. 3 more for the meat grinder. Oh, there we go. Hey, we're gonna have our first... Aussie. Come and escort to cell. Oh, got him. The rest of them have left. Alright. Unselect Aussie. Gotta grab, there we go. Send them all about their way. Send them all out on their way. And I don't know why she's wearing a wooden face mask. It's dumb. Alright, Aussie's coming to escort our first official prisoner from that incredible slaughter. That is just hysterical. I love that they all pack up right here and they come down 3 at a time just to rush us. Alright, we killed off all the goat. Oh, nope. One more sheep. Alright, you have to here come out a little bit. And you gotta strip them all. Mark them all to be stripped. There goes Edric, our first prisoner of war. There you go, buddy. Go get you some. Go get you some clay. Maybe a little clay miner. That's your purpose. Alright, and then simple meals, roasted meats, stews. What's it got on it? Some rough wine. Alright, Aussie. Go ahead and tend his wounds. You're the jailhouse person. We gotta make sure he's good to go. And then we'll shackle him once his wounds are all treated. And we can put his ass to work. Wounds tended. Permanently hostile. Yeah, he's a raider. Bro's got a piercing. Alright, prioritize check. You don't have access to items shackle? Why do I not have access to shackles? I made some. At least I thought I did. So until you have 3 and it says I have 0. I need 15 to make shackles. Well, he's going to need a couple days to recover. I will make sure that shackles are the priority. We'll come out here and strip all the bodies. Who's this? Ah, Chris. Alright. Chris. Prioritize stripping. So at the beginning of the stream, this is what I was talking about. You gotta come and strip the bodies to get all the good loot. What is that? A sturdy horned mask? What is he wearing? Wood armor? Superior wood armor? My guy. Nope, he needs to come put this on. Equip that helmet. Right now. That is badass right there. That is awesome. Alright. Now that we got Chris rocking it. We strip all these. So when you hover over them, what's nice is then it shows you if they've got stuff equipped or not. So you can just go like this. Come over and strip that one. Strip this one. Strip that one. Strip that one. Strip that one. Ooh, lots of goodies there. Come and strip this one. 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 Okay, got that one. Okay, these ones down here. Strip this one. Strip this one. And strip this one. Alright, that should be all of the stuffs. And then we'll just mark everything as needing to be urgent hauled. Okay, cool. We'll turn the trees back on. Oh yeah, Chris is looking so cool. Superior wood armor, for whatever reason, he decided to put that on. But now he's got an actual good helmet with the horns. Oh, and then he's got a crossbow. Dude's gonna be unstoppable. So shout out to Chris. These are way too close. I don't like this. Yeah, and hay is decomposing out here. Oh no. A bunch of my bajillion things of hay. Is that Amos? Dude, Amos is the freaking man. Alright, we're almost closed off there. That's good. Still got a lot of that. All of this is all closed off. What are these? Dookie piles. Which we have a, for lack of a better phrase, crap ton of dung bricks. So we'll always be burning dung bricks. That's awesome. Alright, how are we on rugs? Do we have any rugs? Do we have anything? I see, what, 2 more? Wait, what are these? A fox rug and a fox rug. Yeah, these can go in the Great Hall. I think that'd be fun. Do that on the other side. We'll just leave with like an overlap up there like that. Let's go with this. There we go. Slowly but surely, just rug it all out. Rug, rug, rug. Everybody gets... I'm the Oprah of rugs. Everybody gets a rug. You get a rug. You get a rug. Hey, how you doing there, buddy? Dubious booze and rough wine. I'll give them all the simple meals. Oh, minus the ones that say human. Well, nah. Be a little messed up. And look at that, a caravan right after a raid. Oh, Lucy's out here bowling. Hey, okay, we got enough smelted down that we're crafting some shackles. Heck yes. Alright, and it's Chris. Of all people, it's Chris. Dude is in there. Look at that. Bro is getting it. Making those shackles. He's like, yeah, we got a prisoner. We're going to put his ass to work. Let's go. Let's get it. I feel like a lot of this hay is decomposing right now. That's all this thing that just keeps dinging. A lot of this hay is decomposing. A few other things, but... yeah. More hay. You think if I took it off stockpile, it would stop dinging me every 5 seconds? More hay. Good bit of dirt up here needs to be collected. A wild sheep. More hay. Yeah, I think now that we've finished the clay mining job, at least for now, because we got ourselves some labor. But now they're focusing on the dirt and mining out the dirt area. Here, overview, prisoner. We will shackle him. Place in shackles, that's to strip him, that's to release him. So we're going to shackle him, and then we'll turn him into captive labor. So what has he got on him? Some sturdy clothes. Alright. He's just in there getting drunk. Yep. Welcome to the suck, my dude. Oh, he's shackled now. Alright, so now he can be captive labor. And... you were gonna mine. Mine. That's it. You were going to mine. Because let's look at your skills. Mining is 0. Botany is 8. Okay, so cutting plants wouldn't be too bad as a backup. Put it as a 3. Yep, his priority now. It's going to be mining. With the occasional chopping down of a tree or two. Is that Aussie? Yup. Hey, research. Okay. Ooh, more games. Backgammon. Yeah, I mean, we already have it before the update. But now we officially would have unlocked it. We'll place it. Yada, yada, yada. Ooh, they're building it out over there. Gotta chop down any of the ones along the edge, because eventually we're gonna fill it. Let's go ahead and clear it. Yeah, because I'll readjust the forest. We'll get rid of the center area, and we'll readjust the forest to kind of be like out on these edges. So that way this entire lane right here is clear. All this freaking hay, man. Hey, man. Hey, man. Watch, just like this. We got more hauling animals. Yay, more goats. That was the benefit of getting rid of the sheep, is now then the goats, it would allow for the population to adjust. Goats would have more. Because I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but I'm like 90% sure that there is like a population cap for like what each map can handle. So you can kind of adjust it, make it lean certain ways. So we got rid of those sheep. So we got the wool, we got the meat, the mutton. And then our goats were able to have more babies, which then they automatically come out haul ready, so we don't have to train. Oh, beautiful sun. Okay, this bit, we'll go ahead and add this bit, that bit, that bit, we'll take out that bit, that bit. We need the dirt, and I don't really want to deal with the salt just yet. So yeah, let's get rid of that one. Maybe these. Add a little bit more shape to it. There. We'll do something kind of nice. Still looks nuts though, but start clearing that out. Hey, almost done over here. Yeah, we're pretty much just waiting now for them to get caught up. We have our new captive labor. It was only a matter of time, right? Eventually, we had it all set up and ready. Eventually, we were going to get somebody in there. He gets to spend his days turning big rocks into little rocks, and little rocks into smaller rocks, and smaller rocks into tiny rocks. Ooh, they're battling it out. Ozzy and Lovely. What even is this game? They're like throwing... all the balls keep going rogue into here. I can definitely see why this is an outside game. I could not imagine that being... indoors, knocking boulders around. There. Manage jailer is numero uno. prisoners should be ready to go out. We'll perform role duties before everything else. We'll never sleep at this hour. I wonder if that includes... Because, like, the way I have it set up is like, oh, you wake up, you take the prisoner to their work assignment, you do your work, and then you come back and collect the prisoner, and then you do your leisure and go about your, you know, go back to sleep, and then... But I don't know, if I have to have it, like, fully on, then it might not be beneficial until we have multiple prisoners. Another caravan. There it comes. Where is he? Oh, he's coming over here. No, sir. Just freaking finish. That's the whole reason you came over here. So dumb. Yeah, we stripped them all. Pile of bodies right there. To let everybody know where they're at. Oh, there he is, chopping trees. So he is out on his work assignment. And he sucks at chopping trees. But hey, it's the weird, tedious work that we need done. Now where's he going? Yeah, see, they move a lot faster on... That's another reason why I want to drain the water. They move a lot faster on the land. Okay, he's coming up here to help with his mining task. Alright, we said we would hold an event if we won. I think it is time to hold an event. We do not have a bard. Ooh. We need a bard. I'm assuming somebody with really good speechcraft. So, Dany boy. Let's see if we can assign him to be a bard. Alright, they don't want to do that. Okay, so Dany boy is our bard. Jobs, that's what I need. Dany boy does not like doing these things. That's fine. Alright, so we have a bard now. So here, let's hold an event. We have a bard. Do you want to invite the caravan? Have them come party with us? That would be awesome. Oh yeah, this is about to go off. All right. So we got to watch our modifiers. It's good to have scones. We'll put some scones out. Some meat pies. Put out one lavish. Do we have alcohol? Beverages. That's the only thing. There's no alcohol. We are tapped on alcohol for some reason. But hey, it's a feast. That is the whole point here. Bring in some honey. And some cheese. No cheese. Milk. No milk. More honey. Yeah, a little bit more honey. Okay, there we go. So 6:35. This is going to be a very enjoyable event. They are gathering for the feast. We invited the caravan in. Hey, there we go. Look at that. Yes, sirree. Look at that. They're partying it up. Huzzah! Huzzah! They even brought the donkey in. We've got scones and meat pies. A lavish meal for the king. Oh yeah, it's a party. Dany's over here rocking it out. Got to invite the merchant and his caravan. Oh, this reminds me. Both of these. Start harvesting some dang cabbage. Yeah, we need more booze. We need a lot more booze. Start making a lot more booze. It's party time. Alright, the event is over. It was enjoyable. Everybody had a blast. Nice. 100%. And there's poo in the Great Hall. Oh, you can't make everybody happy. You invited the donkey in. What'd you expect? It's gonna crap all over the place. Yeah, now they're all nice and full. Oh, here go the corpses. They're gonna start popping into bone. Oh, it's the guy's head. He's wet. He's laying the other direction. I was like, what is in his hand? I was so confused. Alright, almost done back here. Kevin coming over to finish it out. Excellent. Oh yeah, getting those ones back there. Perfect. Great job, Kevin. What? chop this down while you're right here. Right, just do these little walk-by tasks. It'll take 2 seconds. Bang it out real quick. Alright, the merchant caravan is left. After they just partied hardy with us. They're like, dang, we're gonna go up over there more often. Those guys know how to rock and roll. Like, yeah, exactly. Where's this? And we're going to copy it to here. Who's exhausted? Kevin? No, Amos. No, sir. Finish your task. Almost done over there. We can start working it this way. Oh yeah, this is going to be real nice when this is done. Then we can start draining it, and they'll be able to move around a lot better inside. So actually, I'm going to cancel... like that. Actually, I think I need to do a deconstruct. Hang on. I will cancel that one. Man, it's still not... Alright, here, let's try this. There. We'll try that one. Just find all of these that are selected. Here, turn off trees, turn on spaces. There we go. Why is this not... Yeah. Just sit here and do it one at a time, just like I had to click them one at a time. But that's fine. I mean, there's probably an easier way, but I'm already here. I'm already doing it. We're going to clear out this center vein so the path to our gate is better laid out. But we're going to eventually move the trading station further back by the ramps. I might even build like a little gondola, or sorry, not gondola, gazebo or something around it. They're just hacking all these out of the way. Good on ya. It's a good bit to clear over here. Maybe I'll put down a path or something. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, getting there. this big boy. Get that out of the way. There we go. That's much better. That's something. Cleared out real nice. Alright, now we can turn that back off so everything's not all rainbow. Okay, they're over there clearing all those. That's all finished all the way around to here. Nice. They're up there digging all that out. Very, very nice. Starting to work their way along right here. We'll have to find some more dirt spots to start mining out of. Oh, this is all... Alright, that can't be touched. Roll schedule missing. Actually, I'm pretty sure he was on a day. So here, we'll go rolls. It was at the beginning and end of his shifts. Oh, he's playing through breakfast and dinner. Yeah, come get that ramp out of there. That's just going to drive me nuts. Alright, we got... Alright, we can start making quicklime and Greek fire. Start brewing. I guess oil is next. We'll take this and relocate it to right there. That'll get that out of the way. Alright, they're coming on down the line over there. Just gotta make sure we have enough dirt to complete the walls, although we can get more from expanding the moat and start filling things in. Yes, it's a lot more of the Tita's stuff. I apologize if it's not all crazy action-packed. We did have a really good rat raid, and then we had an actual human raid, so those were two fun events. We got a lot of planning done as well. So those of you just joining us, we're just over the 2-hour mark. So we'll probably go for about another 40 to 45-ish minutes here. Like I said, we had a good human raid. We got raided by rats. We did a sheep culling to reprioritize hauling goats. We have our first prisoner, which... he's out and about. Ooh, and looks like we're going to get another settler. That's going to lead to another raid. Alright, exciting. Alright, what skills you got, my friend? What is with all these art people coming? Man. You do anything else? Botany? Decent with botany. I guess another gardener won't friggin' hurt. Alright, just go schedule. Here, let's name the... Who's the new guy? It's William? No, let's name him, let's name him, Joe. After our, number 2 comment holder today. So this is Joe. Everybody say hey to Joe. Little Grandpa Joe, jeez. Alright, he's gonna go on day shift. He's gonna be a little gardener. We'll let him spend out his retired years gardening. Oh, he's eager for urgent hauling. Weird, but okay. Medicine is garbage. Nope. Alright, he's passionate about construction. Alright, well, I guess you can help with that. Start learning that skill. We're building a dirt wall. It's kind of hard to mess that up. Then, yeah, here, have your number 2 be, gardening. Always put a 3 on mining. Yeah, your skill's garbage there. Like that. Art, he's a genius, apparently. But we don't have anything for him to do about that. Okay. I guess, that's gonna do it for old Joe. Always self-tend. Go ranged. Where is Kenzie? Kenzie. Here. Okay, she needs to go melee two-handed. He's ranged. Ranged. A lot of them, they say all for some reason. Like, did it reset? Ranged. Or did I just never... I don't know. I guess we'll never know. But I'll go ahead and do it now while I'm here. Range. Okay. All apparel. Welcome to the meal plan. I might make a, like, doesn't have clothes. Like, we have these things. Put them on. Alright, search party will be here in about a day. Just got like eerily quiet. There's no music. I don't know what's going on. Here, let me see if I can fix that real quick. Okay, I was able to fix it. Ah, did I just jinx it? I just did a quick reload. Okay, there it goes. Whoo, made me nervous. Come on. Okay, I hear music. So there's ones. There we go. We got music back. Alright, sweet. Sorry about that. That was weird. Lovely is exhausted. Captive laborer. He's like, ouchie. And then comes Chris. Alright, Amos said there's a delay of loop music. The delay can be extensive. Yeah, I believe that. I totally believe that. But I just do a quick reload that usually fixes it for me. At least in this instance it did. Alright, raining, raining, raining. How are our buckets? Oh, see? All of our barrels are nice and full thanks to the rain. How are we on brick? Oh, up to 900. Okay, cool. Yeah, we should, at this rate, by the time we finish the dirt wall, we should have more than enough to wrap the entire perimeter in defensive barriers. We're so close. Like, I just want it to be done already. But I know part of the problem is they move so slow in the flooded area. That's what I'm trying to remove. Okay, here we're gonna go through this together. So Amos is saying that in settings in the sound, there's an option to turn on and off the delay. Okay, so options, assuming audio, music playlist pause. Yeah, it's not checked. I think mine just sucks. So I'm going to take this, which is for... I'm going to add bones back to the list. And I'm going to extend it all the way up to the trap line. Because now, that area will not grow vegetation. And we will always have a nice open corridor. Okay, let's do the whole kit and caboodle. There. Now I'll have a nice big open lane. And then it's marked so that way as the dead bodies drop, they'll just be. They can just stay there. We'll strip them, get the stuff. But they'll just kind of remain scattered out front. Wants us to hold another event? Oh, a religious event. Alright. we're going to solve this once and for all, because this is irritating the crap out of me. We have a bunch of people that are naked. So I'm going to go down the line. It's right out the gate. Like, girl, come put on some clothes. Equip some fine winter clothes. Alright. And then next up is... Dany boy, come put on some clothes. Then, oh, wrong button. After that is drummer. Alright, so that one's all handled. Giant stacks of dung brick. Love it. Alright, let's see. So she's coming, she's coming. We have one other person, and that's Kevin! My dude. Why are you not wearing any clothes? Running around like Dungeon Crawler Carl, just running around in your armor. Your boxers. Let's find you some clothes. I don't think there's any more down here. Nope, sorry, let's go up. Anything here? I don't see, I don't see. Nope, nope, don't see it. Oh, they filled these rooms up here with hay, though. I'm gonna have to fix that problem real quick. Fine winter clothes. Fine winter clothes. These are all tainted, aren't they? Yeah, so here, just come here and equip fine winter clothes. So we're going to have to put a little area. Yeah. For the most part, all that hay just disappeared. Yeah, I think we'll just keep it up over here somewhere. Two, three. There. And this will be clear all, very high, and it'll be for hay. Soil. And I have a place to dump all the excess hay. So ridiculous, but whatever. Start getting it out of the storages here. Autosave, come on. Alright, violent extortionists. Let me get a screenshot of this. Looks like she's in the dang fire. weird because it's at the edge of the map. So I can't, like, get the right angle on it. That, and for some reason it's chopping that tree. Like, why? Like, is that just a stub tree? Man, it looks like crap anyway. In that back corner. Oh well. Oh, my dear Kevin boy. We've got a few barrel tasks for you today, sir. Go and get your breakfast. Go get your prayers. You're gonna need to say a few. We're gonna put you to work. Oh, I lost him. Where'd he go? Okay, interesting. Went to go get resources. Yeah, it's actively raining. Like, let's build some barrels. Gooseberry. So we have that, and then we got these three back here, and then those should be done. What's up with homeboy over here? Why are his hit points down? Malnourished? He's extremely malnourished. Do we seriously not have... Oh, I went too far. We're just giving him ale. Like, my guy. Not enough resources to feed the prisoner. Like, feed the dang prisoner. I don't even care at this point. We give him some pottage. He's probably so happy now. Yeah, sorry, dude. You're not supposed to be comfortable. Any rugs? Alright, they're going to be here in 3 hours. I don't see any rugs. Okay. Ooh, hour and 30. Get one final little raid in. Heck yes. This gonna be fun. Oh, they are right friggin' here. Okay. Let's go. All hands, all hands. Battle stations, battle stations. Ding, ding. Let's go, let's go. Got everybody's drafted except for homegirl here. Go down there. Kenzie, you'll come down here. Okay, so wherever Kenzie was, we'll replace that with Joe. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So Kenzie was over here. So we're moving Kenzie, and we're adding Joe. Okay. There we go. All hands. Come on, make ready. Oh, we got a few people on the outside. Alright, we got some top support cover already, it looks like. That's good. They're going to start making their move here. Let's see, we've got 9 Ruthless, 4 Fierce, 5 Basic, 3, 4, and 4. Alright. Oh, the bushes slow them down. Interesting. Alright, here they come. They're descending upon us. Kevin needs to be right here in the midst of the battle. Same with Aussie. Same with Dany. Drummer right there. Ozzy right there. Jeffrey there. Ah. There we go. Look at that little brigade. Ah. Oh, they're coming in with a batting ram. Ooh, took that one out. This is the first wave. Oh, we got a few people outside the gates. Chris. Come on, bring him down. There we go. Old Crow, let's bring you up here. Actually, Old Crow, we'll put you there. Alright, who's next? Next 3, here they come. Oof. Oof. Ouch. Alright, Lucy, go there. There we go. Look at that little wall of defense. And we got our 2 melees back there ready to go for if that door is breached. Oof. Oh, Vincent, Hrothgar, dropping them all. Alright, who's next? They're all lining up 3 at a time. Oh, the shield. Oh, the shield broke. Let's see if he can get farther. Oh, nope. Alright, who's next? Oh, they're sending in the big man. Oda. Come on, Oda. Oh, once that shield broke, they were done. Oh, little double shield action. One of them's in good armor. Nope, doesn't matter. You got trapped. Alright, who's next? Next 3, let's go. Honestly, they'd have a much better chance if they all just stormed at once. Like, yeah, it'd be over a lot quicker, but they have a lot better chance of doing some actual damage. Oh, There's that one. Another. Oh. Oh, Wallace is holding on. Alright, who's next? Look, they're all green and happy. Doing combat together. Oh, that was quick. Right through the helmet. Really? The worst moment to have an autosave. Alright, Ozzy did the most damage. Dude was like a dang sniper up there. Nope, no surrender. Yeah. They all left. There you go about your biz. Strip the bodies. He's like, oh, a body. You know what, girl? I'm gonna have you come and strip these bodies. Alright, where's the next one? I guess here. Oh, there was one up there. Come get that one. I'll get this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. Ooh, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, what if I did a dark Barechester? So we do all the same stuff with Barechester, but it's dark in the sense that we allow cannibalism. Not a requirement, like some of our heathen cuisine, but we have it as an option. I don't know, something to think about. I always feel like when you do the cannibal playthroughs, your people are always like weirdly happier. I don't understand that. Alright, there, we stripped all the bodies. We'll highlight everything. Pick up all the goodies, start breaking it all down. As we always do. I want to go here. There, start the dismantle process. Get that prioritized. It says we have 3 rugs. And then get the winter clothes process going. Where would these rugs be? Up here in the upper storage? Nope, there's a lot of rot in there though. In one of these storages? Oh, there are some nice clothes though. They're both tainted, but... Okay, I see them. So we have a sheepskin, sheepskin, and another sheepskin. Okay. So a fine and a fine. Alright, you know what that means. They're going up here. Fine sheepskin. Another fine sheepskin. Go down, and there was one more, wasn't there? Yes, right here. A good sheepskin. Let's put that as the entrance. Let's put that back there. Yeah, I'll just put it there for the caravan marker. Alright, that'll really bring the place up, fancy it out, right? Good short sword. Alright, how's his health doing? Alright, he's finally eating. So he's chained up. His malnourished is starting to go down a little bit. He hates his clothes. Yeah, whatever. He had a good dream, though. Alright, so his health is starting to go up now that we're actually feeding him normal food. Because, like, I had it where we feed him, like, the roast meat and stuff. Because we have it right here. Smoked meats. But it doesn't want to put that on his thing. I don't understand why. Meal, simple, roasted. I guess it's under raw. Oh yeah, right here, smoked. Okay, so I'll have to... So don't give him any packaged meals. Obviously don't give him human. Don't give him any lavish. The rest of that is fine. And then under raw, like, don't give him any berries. There's no point in giving him barley, cabbage, beet, carrots. Give him an apple every once in a while, that's fine. No raw, no milk, no eggs, no human. Don't give him anything there. Nope. No human. You can have some honey. Okay. There, he should start eating normal now. I always forget that the smoked meats and everything like that is technically under raw. Versus the roasted, which is like where it's been cooked. It's one of those weird little things, you know? But it's alright, we got it handled. We got it figured out. So we could, in theory, extend the basement out that way one more. We have a lot of sticks and wood. And that's clay and dirt and stuff under there we could use. I've noticed since we lined this with the brick wall, knock on wood, we haven't had a cellar flood event. Alright, we'll speed it back up. Alright, he's still doing his thing. Got a good bit of dirt still out here. Oh, they cleared all that. That's good. Hay is decomposed. Shocker. Oh no. Not all that hay that we knew was going to. Alright, we need to get more dirt to finish all that off. And we're probably going to have to start back over here. So, let's get to it, I guess. That should be enough, yeah. There, we'll clear all that out back there. It'll be for our next next big project. We got some research here. Okay, I'm gonna wait on the preserving food. Because we have so much linen now, what I'll do is once we unlock preserving food, I will set them to just make packaged meals and just start cranking those out, and we'll just have a fat supply of packaged meals. And then we won't worry so much about food going bad, because we'll always have a bunch of packaged meals. Yeah, this little vein right here is nice. Like, all of this is going to be lined with trees. We'll put a whole bunch of trees up on the dirt wall. Excuse me. See, one of the many fun benefits of terraforming. Is he getting XP from this? Very, very slowly. I think it's so funny when the prisoners do anything with the shackles on. Because they, like, keep their hands down in the shackled position, but then they're clearly, like, trying to dig or do something. Man, it took him a minute to dig that spot. Ooh, perfect. Autosave. Alright, well, like we were talking about earlier, I would like to eventually revisit Barechester. How we do that, though, I don't really know how I want to approach it yet. I don't know if we want to reload the old one and just keep trucking along with all the new updated stuff, trying to squeeze it in. Or if we want to start from scratch on a, like, much bigger map. I also have the idea of doing, like, a dark Barechester where we allow cannibalism. And we basically pick a fight with everybody. We've done that a lot, though. We've done a lot of playthroughs where I just bully and pick fights with everybody. This playthrough, I tried to be a little bit more diplomatic at the beginning, realizing what we could and couldn't handle. And just having to turn away people, and it was unfortunate, right? We took the negative mood modifier, turning people away every time. But we came to the realization that, look, if we help you, we're going to get attacked. And if we're attacked, we can't properly defend ourselves. So we're just going to stay out of the business. You know, leave you to it. I think while we have a little bit of time... Oil splash. I will start dropping down some defenses. Alright. We'll get this lined out. Come on. Here, let me try going up a little bit more. We'll go to there for now. I'll have to go in and fix all that. But we'll do that on each side for now. We got a good supply of brick, so we'll let them start hacking away at that. Oh, and a flooded cellar. I spoke too soon. Oh, come on, man. Let me catch a break. This one. There. Alright, so that's good in there. That one's cornered right. Alright, that looks good. That one's cornered right. These ones are not. This one I don't even think is facing the right way. Yeah, no. Grab this one, same thing. Kind of makes me want to check this one now. Okay, yeah, it's facing the right way. Then we'll come across. Ooh, that was a lot for my eyes. Alright, there. We'll start working on the defenses around the outer edge. While we're waiting for a significant amount of dirt to be built up so we can finish the walls. Flooded cellar. I'll go check on that here in a second. Preserving food. There we go. Alright, it is actually flooded. Crap. Yep, see we have a big trough right here. Dug out. Alright, Joe, do you have mining skill? I'll let him finish drinking. Dude. He's too hungry. Thank you. Can't find a path to it? You're literally on top of it. Alright, there. It's unflooded. I don't understand how they can't find a path to it. Like, you're on top of it. Yeah, it's right there. Oh, is it because the shelves, like you can't come in from the side or something? So that right there is a post. So here, let's go like this. There. That should help a little bit. Yeah, I gotta figure out how to get past those, though. Alright, hey! Old Walking Crow is decided to join us. Shout out. I watched at 2 times speed to catch up to the live action. You sound silly, but all the more entertaining. Hey, thanks, man. Welcome aboard. Dig a hole, then put a wood wall. Okay. Good advice. Good advice. I like the French drain trick. Now, if only you could launch cows with a catapult. To remove the water, and then when it floods, destroy the wall. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Alright, yeah, so lots of good ideas coming in the comments. So I think what I'm ultimately going to have to do is this and this. Kevin. Alright, let's get... Where's Lovely? Lovely. I'm going to have her build this, mine that, and then break it. We're having to take a very interesting approach. I think it's because on each side right here there's shelves. Can't path to it. Can't path to it. Like, what? Oh, I said come and do this. I don't understand how that's... Yeah, I don't understand. Oh, wrong way. Come on. Yeah, can't find path. I don't know, I'll have to figure something else out. Trying to spread it out here. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, so we'll go with the build walls idea. Where is the drain is right there. Okay, so this one I will not. And then same thing over here. We'll do that. And then we'll come over here. There, we'll have them worry about that. But yeah, we'll do that trick. A little bit of a cheeky trick. But we'll put down the wood beams for the support, and then if we ever get flooded again, all we have to do is just go down there, break them, dumps into the hole, rebuild them. Right, slowly just draining everything downward. I keep messing with it here for a little bit. It was mentioned in the chat. What about the flooring? Like the tile itself. Alright, so I'm going to shrink the zone. So not there. Not there. And I believe it was here and here. Oh, yeah, that removes all that. Okay. So this will deconstruct that floor. Deconstruct that floor. Deconstruct that floor. Let's see what happens here. Friendly visit by another caravan. Alright. Lovely is in here doing stuff. Let's see if that works now. And it looks like it does. Okay. So it is a flooring issue. Alright, sweet. Thank you, Mr. Amos. Wow, she sucks at digging. Hey, no. Come on, dude. I told you to do a thing. Alright, so this floor has to go. We will shrink the zone by one there. We'll grab that floor. I don't give a shit about the headband. Alright, and now we'll have her... Oh, they can't access that other side at all now. Huh. She'll have to build the floors in. No, I don't want to slaughter the goat. Nope, I told you to deconstruct. Stop it! Ay, 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 she's the worst. Kevin. Yeah, I know you're gonna hate me. No, don't equip the item. There, come deconstruct. Alright, now that we got that figured out, I actually don't need these anymore. Really? He's gonna freaking eat right now? Dude, get down here and... Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Nope. Whoa. Nope. Get over here and break the wall. Dang it, Kenzie. There. Ay, my oi. Alright. This can go there, and then we'll do a wicker, no, metal grated platform. There. Act as another drain hole. That should work now. Jeez Louise. That was so unnecessarily difficult. And then this will get expanded all the way to all of this junk. Now I just need someone to come friggin' build it. Lovely, guess what? I'm waking you up because you would not do what you were told earlier. Which just like, ew, poop. Alright, let's grab, there we go. And we'll expand it so it covers everything again. Alright, yay, we got additional drainage. Friggin' finally. That was so unnecessarily hard. Like, what the hell? Alright, at least I got all the sheep rugs added to the Great Hall. Great Hall does look amazing. Alright, there goes the caravan. Bye, caravan. Get out of here. Alright, they're coming around on this dirt wall, it looks like, finally. It's all covered all the way around. So we got this last little bit. Okay. So we got the drainage handled. As you can see, we have the blue outlines for adding additional border defenses. Once we get this dirt wall finished, we will widen the moat. That'll allow this area to drain in so that people can move a lot quicker. All that excess dirt we will use to thicken this out here, and then we'll plant all of our tree lines along the outside up here. Probably mostly kind of up in this front area, because the plan is the only access point down into our area is going to be these two ramps right here. We'll have tons of access ramps along the back sides. As you can see, we're mining all that out to get more dirt. But we'll kind of fill all this in. We'll fill in a good little bit over here. Do a little bit more. You know, really shape it. But it'll look like out in the middle of the swamp, there was this mound of dirt. We dug a hole into it to then reinforce ourselves. So we'll be nice and squared away, while plenty of dry land on the inside right here. We'll still have the moat and these like little lake formations. We'll probably have like another one pop up over here, and then definitely over here when we get all that clay. So then lots of more, a lot more areas for fish to spawn, so that's the other good thing. So we're not completely removing that. We'll have our renewable tree plant area kind of up in here so it's out and away. We'll set, I don't know, probably just a couple more traps in the entryway. I'll do like how I did here, where we'll just expand the liner for the whole inside area. That way nothing really grows. It stays nice and clear, good line of sight. But I think we got lots of good stuff going forward now. We finally have a little bit more of a plan. Plenty more episodes to come, as always, you guys. But I think that's going to bring today's stream and episode to a nice solid little close. We had plenty of new villagers, plenty of new tasks. We've got raided a few times. We had hostile animals where the rats tried to bring a giant plague. Like, that was intense. So lots of good stuff, lots of good content. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for sticking around. If you've made it this far, you're awesome, you're amazing. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to check me out on Instagram at Bears and Beans Gaming. Also, you can become a member if you'd like. You get plenty of benefits, tons of behind-the-scenes stuff, unedited episodes, early episodes, shout-outs. You get the little name at the beginning of every episode. Alright, but I'm excited for this. Also, keep a lookout for a poll. I'll be doing a poll on how to handle the Barechester situation, because I really, really want to get back into it. That hay just keeps decomposing like crazy. It keeps dinging every 5 seconds. All right. Well, like I said, thank you so much for stopping by. You guys are wonderful. You're amazing. I love each and every one of you. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one.